Get out the tissues. For happy tears, though, lots of emotion this weekend at the Canine Companion for Independence matching ceremony. That's when local puppy raisers, the Sabo family of Bridgeville, traveled to Columbus, Ohio for a graduation for the assistance dog they helped raise named Coral. They were there to hand over the leash to her new match, a 12-year-old boy who Coral will now be helping on a daily basis. And of course, you know Jill Sabo and her current CCI puppy in training right here, Penguin, from their weekly visits here on PTL. And eventually, Jill and her family will be handing over Penguin's leash to his match. Oh my gosh. He knew exactly when to bark.
Yes, good boy.
Oh, wow.
Hi.
That was incredible. Well, Jill and Penguin are here to tell us about the experience.
Thanks for having us again.
Oh, absolutely. And this really was emotional because this is what it's all about, right?
Yes, this is what they... This is what...
Heather's not here, and Penguin's doing whatever he wants. It's all good, Penguin.
Oh,
you can stay there.
Sorry. Yes, this is when they say raise a puppy, change a life. This is what they mean. There are no words to describe exactly the emotions that you feel when you hand the leash over. We got to spend a half an hour with Coral, just our family and Coral, and she was so unbelievably excited to see us. Thousands of puppy kisses and hugs and tears. We were so excited, but then when we walked up and handed the leash over, she walked right over and sat next to Grayson and just, that's where she belonged, and that's what she's meant to do. And the bond between the two of them already is just, it's astounding to see how much they love each other already.
Tell us about Grayson. So what sort of needs does he have?
Yes, Grayson is in a wheelchair, so he needs Coral to pick up dropped items, open doors, press the automatic door opener buttons, and just be his companion all day.
Yeah.
His favorite command is lap, where she puts her paws up on him so he can give her hugs and kisses.
Oh, that's so
and it's
sweet.
just, yeah, it's amazing to see the two of them together.
And how do they match them? Like, how do they figure out they're going to be a match? And he had met Coral before the graduation ceremony,
Yes,
right?
so 2 weeks before graduation, Monday and Tuesday, they do what's called round robins with the graduates and all of the dogs who are available to be placed. And through those round robins, they figure out who works best with whom.
Oh, there we see a picture, okay.
And then they also ask the graduates which dogs they want, and they rank them in order 1 to 3. And Grayson circled number 1 and said, Coral, please, 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 can I have her? I love her.
Oh.
And they read those after they make the matches, so Coral was already matched with Grayson when they read that. They bonded those first 2 days. And then Grayson and his mom spent the rest of that week and the following week training, doing intensive team training at the center in New Albany, Ohio, learning how to work with Coral and learning what she knows and how they could work together to be a cohesive team to be able to give Grayson more independence.
And how long did you have Coral?
We had her for, we picked her up when she was 8 weeks old, and we had her till she's about 18 months, so about 16 months.
About 16 months.
Yes.
And is that how long you will have Penguin?
Yes,
okay.
yes. We'll have Penguin. We picked him up in September, and we'll have him through next November, so his turn-in ceremony will be 1 year from now.
And we've talked before about the stages of this. You teach the dogs sort of the elementary kind of things.
Yes.
And then they go off to training school for more specialized stuff so that Coral could learn how to help Grayson, right?
That's correct. So we taught Coral how to put her paws up on his lap and how to drop an item. And so they put that together with the retrieve command so that if there's something on the floor, if there's his cell phone on the floor, he can tell her, Coral, get the cell phone. She goes, retrieves it, does the lap command and the drop command. So that we teach the basics, and the advanced trainers put them all together into the retrieve and the get command.
It's amazing how many ways these dogs can help.
It's unbelievable what they can do. National Graduation Day was Friday, and they placed 62 dogs across the country, and 6 of them went to veterans, 15 went to children, and because of the fires in Santa Rosa, there's going to be 1 more graduation this Friday. And this Friday, they'll have a separate PTSD class of graduates that will all go to veterans.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So it's amazing what they can do for veterans. They teach a lot of different commands for veterans, how to block in a crowd so that they can feel safe, how to turn on a light in so they don't have to go into a dark room. Nightmare interruption is unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
Nightmare interruption. And they're working on techniques to get into the nightmare interruption a lot sooner.
Well, I absolutely love that you bring Penguin every week, but I absolutely love that you tell the story of what a difference this is making. And kudos to you guys, because what your family is doing, you're making a difference in people's lives too.
I hope so. They do things that I can't even come close to doing.
Well,
They're just
we
amazing.
love Penguin and we love Coral too. So
Yes,
that's a
Coral
great
was
story,
amazing.
great
Thank you.
update.
Thank
Well, you can learn more about the Canine Companions for Independence program online, and you can follow Penguin on social media. He has his own Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages because he's kind of a big deal. Look for all the links at PittsburghTodayLive.com.